I'm talking on my experience. For a long time, I read a lot, and I remember in the moment reading and thinking, wow, this is really important. This is bringing me some level of awareness here. It's really helping a lot.
Yeah.
But then I also realized that after some years, I am in a situation where I think about where I'm going through some experience on my life or dealing with whatever. And I remember that I read about this years ago.
Oh.
I read about this, but I didn't bring it to my experience.
Right.
So this does happen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Been there.
There are moments that you really feel like, wow, I learned. But did you learn? What is learning? Because I remember many times this, like I read something, it's awesome, it makes total sense in that moment, but I didn't carry it with me, that knowledge.
Yeah.
It got
right.
forgotten, it was replaced by other information, memories, whatever,
Right.
And then I realized, but I read about this. It was that book. Maybe I should read it again. And in certain moments of my life, if I actually find that book or I go to it again because I feel like it, or I want to explore a little bit of any theme that book was bringing, I realize that, oh yeah, now for some reason it makes more sense. At that time, it didn't. It resonated, but it didn't. I
It didn't
didn't.
stick.
It didn't stick. That's it. Yeah. So I think that's really it's a great experience to have, because I realize, even books that were really important to me, it didn't stick. I didn't bring it into the experiences that in the future I would experience, and I would probably have needed that information to deal with that. Or anyway, this happens, but it also happens the opposite, which is sometimes, depending on where you are or how you are with yourself, you can be in tune with the information that comes to you. There is something that attracts the right information to come to you. And for example, at this point in my life, I'm in a phase now of not reading so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always had that, like I go obsessively reading for some time and then I stop for some time. But these books that I've been reading lately, they have been really good for me. Really good. Because they clarify things. They don't bring absolutely new information to what I'm living or experiencing, but they help clarifying, they help confirming sometimes, they help me being more sometimes sure of, okay, no, this is actually makes sense what I'm doing at the moment. They do help me in that. Does this lead to self-realization? I mean, first we would have to discuss what is that self-realization exactly. I mean, there's many possibilities of what that means,
Right.
but if it's what I'm thinking, no, I don't think it's that information that takes you to self-realization, but it might help you in a path of, yeah, you don't like the word path, but anyway, it might help in this awakening phase of life. I don't know. It might help because things become sometimes so much, and there's so much information, and there's so much ideas and so much perception about so many things, that sometimes having a book that more or less clarifies or resumes things for you, to me, it helps. It helps me Yes, psychologically. Yes, it helps. Right. If you clarify things into yourself, it's a tool. If they can be handy, sometimes they can just be a weight, but sometimes they can be handy. So it's up to us to decide what is important in certain moments.
Yeah.
I am totally aware that what I'm reading in a few years I might have forgotten, but at this point of my life, it did help. I really enjoyed reading them, and it helped me clarifying and confirming some ideas that have been like floating in my mind. But yeah, it is in the mind. Is it just in the mind? Maybe not. What is just the mind, or the rest of who you are? Maybe it's not just the mind. Maybe it just makes sense to everything that you are experiencing now. it
Mhm.
helps. It's a
Right.
tool. That's
Right.
how I see
It's
it.
helped
Yeah.
you.
It helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also aware that many times I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about what I read,
Yeah.
and even things that I was sure, oh, I love that book. I really enjoyed that. I remember reading it years ago. But in the moments that I'm actually experiencing something where that information could be useful, I don't have it. It's
Yeah.
not within me.
Right.